Hey everyone, I'm Allison, and welcome to today's podcast where we'll be talking about albums and just music in general. Um, yeah, as you can see, the title is called Albums. Um, and yeah, um, I am alone today, but that was completely intentional. It wasn't like people just clicked out or I didn't have anybody to come with. But yeah, so. Um, A bit ago, I posted a reel on my Instagram, tear.allison, like tear, the period, dot Allison. Um, I'm pretty sure it's the same handle as my YouTube, but I'm sure looking it up, you'll still find it regardless. Um, um, on the um, reel, I have posted, I'm gonna turn my volume down because I don't want this to get copyrighted. Um, where is it? Oh yeah, I was basically saying my Roman Empire is just one song I wrote out of boredom that I discarded because I wrote it with such conviction that I couldn't listen to it without crying. And um, the title of the reel, sorry, I'm not just, oh, this shirt has been stuck to the wheel of my chair for days. It's been bugging me. Um, and yeah, the title of the reel, I put it as, should I release it for the funsies? And then somebody put yes, yes please. And so, um, the release date of the song, I don't know. Um, because I also want to release an album as well. And I don't want to release a song until I know if I'm going to have the album to go with it or not. Because if I'm going to have an album to go with it, then I want to have most of the album ready before I post it. That way, I can post it as a single and then have the 2 year cycle of artists, like that stuff. Um, like you don't have to follow it as an artist, but I kind of want to, um, and because most other artists do. So I have no clue anything about it. I just know the first year is you making it, the second year is you touring for it. So I have no clue the what the in between the first note you put down on the page and touring. I don't know the process, the steps that go between it, but it's fine because I'm only 17. Most so do I really have to know? No, not really. Uh, but yeah, the song I made, I don't even have a name for it. Well, I have a couple names. Um, the original name for the song was gonna be called Ironclad, and I thought about making an album called Ironclad, and that would be the lead single for the album is the song called Ironclad, cause duh. Um, but um, the more I started making the song Ironclad, the more I didn't like the idea. Um, cause let me see if I can find it. Um, I made a demo for it, but I ended up just restarting the production process of the song altogether because I was just not a fan. So part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of the song is because um, the song doesn't have a consistent tempo. It's not that I just don't have rhythm and I can't keep one. Like this song is supposed to not have a steady tempo because the name of it is Ironclad, and so as a direct contradiction to Ironclad, it was not gonna have a steady tempo. Um, and the more I listened to it, the more it sounded like a kid made it, and not someone that actually knows what they're doing made it. Um, and I just wanted there to be a more consistent tempo. Um, so, which is why I ultimately decided to remake it. The first sketch of Ironclad, I'll admit, was terrible. The second sketch, it was okay. I did a third sketch, and the third sketch I renamed it to What If, and um, it was really good. Honestly, I would be fine with releasing that, but I lost the file, so I can't release it if I don't have the file. Um, which is just fun. Like, um, so yeah, because I don't have the file, um, I'm I had to start from scratch again. Um, so if the original, um, so like the whole thought process behind the song was, um, or I'll just tell you the thought process of the original like concept of the album. So about a month ago from like recording, it'll probably be closer to like a month and a half by the time this comes out because I always record these in advance. Uh, so yeah, but about a month and a half ago, uh, something like life altering happened. A lot of people say I overreacted, but to me, I didn't. Uh, I reacted appropriately to the situation because it's like um, if because the situation didn't actually happen. It just uh, I thought something was going to happen that would be life altering. So I was like, whoa, what if like I had actually like my life was actually at risk of, and I was like about to die, um, and it sent me spiraling into like a really bad depression, which is sort of why I took that like 2 weekish long break. Um, yeah, and so because of that, I like during that break I was like grinding on this album, um, or I guess on this song because it's been a month and a half ish, and I'm still writing the same song. Uh, as it is right now, I feel like the song is in its like final stage. Like, anything I add to it at this point is just extra and doesn't really need to be there. Um, so like, it's like, cause I was working on the song and I was like, just while I was like writing the score and everything, I was just like, no, this like, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. I hope y'all should bless you, because I really hate it when I sneeze and people don't say bless you because my heart literally just stopped like for a second, and you don't care. Like that's why I say bless you because your heart just stopped. Um, but I digress. What was it? Oh yeah. So something I struggle with is getting songs to that 2 minute marker because I so the first sketch for Ironclad, it was about a minute and a half, and I was like, that's not long enough. Because most songs are like 2 to 3 minutes, so I try to have my songs within that 2 to 3 minute range. That way, it's like, feels like an actual song, and doesn't just feel like a demo. Because a demo, you can have it like under a minute, like, because it's just a demo to see like the concept of the song. Um, and like, um, yeah, but I was writing the song, and I was doing like a test recording to see how long the song was, and it was over the 2 minute marker, which I'm glad about. Um, and by the end of the song, I was like, this song is perfect. Nothing needs to be changed about the song, um, because I plan on adding other sound effects that just I decided won't be able to have in the score. And once I add all those sound effects in, then like the song will definitely be in like a comfortable range of the 2 to 3 minute marker. Cause so I never know how exactly long the test recordings are. Cause I start it a little before the song starts, and then I stop it a little after it ends. So like there's always like about like maybe like 5 to 10 seconds of leeway that could have just been like empty sound from me starting it, then pressing start on the score, and then it ending, and me hitting end on the recording. So like I never know exactly how long, but I know once I add all the sound effects I want to be in there it's going to sound like it's gonna be as long as I want it to be. So I'm not worried about um, how long this song is at this point. Um, but yeah, I was just like, the song is perfect. Like any change that's made to the song at this point is just like okay. Uh, because that's back to that reel I made. Like I started crying when I was listening to the song, and I'll admit it isn't. There are definitely better songs out there on the market, but for me, uh, I've always wanted to be a music artist. So it's like, um, to actually like make a song to me is just surreal, which is also probably why I started podcasting because uh, videography and being like a celebrity has always been like one of my like dreams. And and I used to do like gaming. I've already talked about this. Um, and to me, that just for videography, as a hobby, it's fine, but as a job, it's just not sustainable. And this podcasting, to me, it's so much more sustainable. It's something I feel like I can actually do and have fun while doing and not get burnt out because it's just talking into a mic for like 30 minutes to like an hour. It's fun. Like, um, it's fun. It's something I can actually like genuinely see myself doing, and I always do these in advance. So it's like if I need a break, I can just pre-record a bunch of videos, which is what I did for that 2 week long break. Just, I didn't do any podcasts, but yeah, I can just pre-record a bunch of podcasts, have them upload for like months if I wanted to, but then I'd probably be burnt out just from how many podcasts I made and not from like external sources. So like then that kind of be redundant because then I would actually be needing the break, and it would just be like a thing to be like nice. Yeah. What the name of the song will be, I don't know. I don't imagine it being Ironclad, and I don't imagine it being What If. Like I could still see it being Ironclad. I could still see it being What If because the key components of both sketches, the two Ironclad sketches and the What If sketch, those components are still in the song. So, uh, I could still see myself naming it Ironclad or What If, but I just did a photo shoot and I was actually wearing this outfit. And while I was doing the photo shoot, I was like, Juvenile would be a nice name. So, like, not for the song, but like for the album. If I do make an album. Like, Ironclad, like, I really want that to be the name of an album. Like that concept of ironclad, I really like. So like I can see myself in the future making an album called Ironclad with that same concept. And um sorry if you'll keep on hearing dog noises. Like the scratching on the door. I think my dogs were like shaking whatever off earlier. Uh I'm home alone right now, so like they don't have anyone else to bother but me, and Namek isn't here. None of the dogs are in here, so it's like they're all like, "Please let me in. Nah, I need somebody to bother." But I'm like, "No, I'm busy. You're not coming in. Sorry. Give me like 30 minutes." And yeah, honestly, I'm excited to like edit the photos for the photo shoot because so all the thumbnails on the channel I make, I enjoy making them, and they're fun to make. So like, why wouldn't I? And I can't wait to edit the the photos. So um, just as a little treat for those that are actually listening. So I don't know if there's gonna be like an image, like the video is gonna be on this for YouTube because um, I'm trying to get this for RSS, whatever that means. Something for podcast, and I'm pretty sure it like will promote my podcast more. And I read something about how it makes it so all the podcasts don't have videos anymore. So this could be the last podcast, or maybe it was the last podcast that has a video on YouTube. Um, but in the photo shoot, I went in it with the mindset that it's going to be juvenile. Um, so because y'all are watching this, I'll show y'all a couple of pictures. Um, if any, I'm not sure if any of these are even going to be on the album, but like for the album cover. But here's one of them. Um, and yeah. By the way, all these are unedited and it's on my phone, so the glare is gonna make it look like 10 times brighter than it is. Um, and on that photo, I was like, this is bugging me. I think I might keep that in for the photo shoot, because I feel like it adds more than it takes away. But for that, I was like, uh, it's juvenile. So first off, the dress is really short, and the older you get, the more like shorter like skirts and dresses become out of fashion, because it's just like childish a little bit. Um, and then I'm being pouty as well, so it's like, because my head's turned away, my arms are crossed, so it's like, and like, yeah. Then let's see. There's this one, and on that one, um, my arms are behind my back, and I don't have anything to replicate handcuffs. So, um, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. Me being tied up in handcuffs because juvenile like delinquent, juvenile detention, whatever. Um, and then what was this one supposed to be? I like this photo, but I don't see like the point of the pose. I'm looking at other photos right now that I took. Um, so, um, this one I kind of like, so I'm not gonna show you because it might end up being the album cover. The ones I'm showing you are like ones that like are probably not gonna be like the album cover, which is why I'm showing them, just so I can get like the concept of it all. Um, then there's this one. Um, have my tongue out. Peace signs, both fingers or both hands. Um, yeah. Um, there's a couple that I like, but I don't see it being like juvenile. So it's like I'm probably not gonna put it for the album if it's called juvenile, cause so juvenile or not juvenile. Albums nowadays, the cover means nothing. It's because the cover is supposed to be like promotion for the album. It's like a key component of like promoting your album. And artists nowadays, they just use it for the shits and giggles. They don't use album covers to like get the idea of the album. Like Sour from Olivia Rodrigo is a good example of like what a album cover should be. Guts is what I think an album cover should not be. Because Guts, it's just a picture of Olivia. But Sour, you have Sour on the tongue. Olivia looks pissed off. And her face is just covered with all of these stickers. That's giving Sour. That's a good album cover. And then Billy's album from when she had the blue hair. I don't remember the name. It has songs like Goodbye, Bad Guy, All the Good Girls Go to Hell, I think. That album, that's, in my opinion, an okay cover. Because in my opinion, it still captures, like, the feeling of the album and the, like, I don't normally listen to music by album, so it's like, I'm really having to think hard about, like, the album cover, um, or, like, what was I made for that album as well, because she looks not happy, and it just encapsulates that what was I made for feeling very well, uh, and like, yeah, I don't really know much about. I was gonna say some stuff about the album cover, but I don't know enough about it to like say anything about it. I know about the album, just like not like the thought process behind it. So it's like, I can make a mukbang channel. Because on all these podcasts, I always have something to eat, something to drink. I'm eating some like Doritos right now, like the spicy ranch Doritos. Yep. And they're actually really good. In my opinion, they're better than the spicy nacho. Because the nacho, like, something I like better about the nacho is that it's spicier than the ranch. I like that about the nacho, but like, uh, the ranch just like, it doesn't feel like the whole point of the flavor is to be spicy. The nacho spicy, it feels like that flavor is just there to be spicy and not there for like a flavor. But the ranch Doritos, it tastes like a flavor, not just like spicy Doritos. Which, some people are into that, and I'm not shaming. You do you. But I'm not a big fan of the nacho spicy ones. Now, regular nacho, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Or like, there's like the ones that are like red, and the ones that are like orange. The spicy nachos that are orange, I like those. I also like the red ones, but it's like, in terms of a good flavor, not really. Like, I'd eat them, and I do eat them a lot. Just, I prefer the spicy ranch. You know, and you're completely free to disagree with me on that, because it's just my opinion and what I like. So, like, and of course, we're different people, so of course, you're gonna like different things than me. Oh, I also have some little bites. Um, they're the party cake muffins. My mom never buys, like, little bites or, like, any sweets. Um, and she bought, like, last weekend. So she goes to the grocery store every Saturday. And last Saturday, she bought us so much sweets. Like, because they were all, like, a buy one, get one free offer. So my mom was like, can't resist that. And that's completely fair. And my mom knows how much we like sweets, so. Mm. I wish the little bites, they were like smaller, but more in the bag. Because I feel like the four, unless you're eating them slow on purpose, just like, just go by too quick. And I guess it is meant as a small little snack because it's like, in comparison to a bag of chips, it has no calories, pretty much. Now, don't eat them thinking they have no calories because it will add up. But, yeah. Also, if you're wondering, this is my breakfast. The chips, the little bites, the RC Cola. Yeah, this is all my breakfast. But, yeah. Um, back to, like, the album talk. Um, I really enjoy making songs, but, like, my biggest problem is that I have a really bad singing voice. And it's not just me, um, being me and like not liking my voice. I love my voice. Just singing doesn't sound like because so uh, I listen to a lot of pop, and pop artists often have really high pitched voices. My voice isn't very high pitched, and when I try to sing high pitched, it doesn't sound right. Like it sounds like I'm forcing it, but when I sing like lower, it doesn't sound forced. And so yeah, because the original demo for um the new the song that I'm making right now, not the other sketches, the demo for this specific song, uh I tried singing high so I could be like other pop artists, but it just doesn't work for me. And honestly, I'm really excited to make an album because for this, I would say the way I wrote it was very like I'm a new artist, but I now know how like to actually like write a song like an actual artist because I know how to make a song like a composer, like a composer for classical music. I know how to make songs like that. I don't know how to make songs like a pop artist, and I learned how to, and um, and to the reel that's making me post this song, I'm going to only make minor adjustments. I'm not going to change the song so completely that it's going to be written different. Just um, for make an album, in terms of the way it's written, it might not be the best in comparison to the others, which is fine. There's always a song or two like that. Honestly, um, I will have to say, because the album art for the original Ironclad sketch, it ate. Like, nobody can deny that. Like, it ate. Like, um, it was actually, like, so good. Um, I'll have to find it. Where is it? I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, the the cover art for the album ate, and it kind of gets the idea across of what I wanted for the album. Still could have been better, but yeah, still got my idea across. But anyways, um, that's this podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm Allison, and you know